What if I told you Napoleon was once defeated by a swarm of bunnies, or that the shortest war in history lasted less than the time it takes to eat breakfast? These sound like jokes, but they're 100% real. Here are 10 crazy, unbelievable, and totally true history facts your teachers definitely skipped. Fact 1. Napoleon versus bunnies. In 1807, Napoleon Bonaparte hosted a rabbit hunt for his men. But something went horribly, hilariously wrong. His staff bought hundreds of tame rabbits instead of wild ones. When released, instead of running away, they charged Napoleon and his men like fluffy soldiers. They had to run for cover, defeated by bunnies. Fact 2. The shortest war ever. The shortest war in history lasted only 38 minutes. In 1896, the Anglo-Zanzibar War broke out after a succession dispute. Britain gave an ultimatum to the new sultan. He refused. Minutes later, British warships opened fire. The palace was destroyed, the sultan fled, and the war was over in just over half an hour. Fact 3. Caligula's senator horse. Roman Emperor Caligula was known for being unpredictable, but nothing topped this. He supposedly made his horse Incitatus a senator. The horse had a marble stable, an ivory manger, and a golden collar. Whether it was satire or insanity, one thing's for sure: politics has always been wild. Fact 4. A bear fought the Nazis. During World War II, a bear named Wojtek joined the Polish army. He wasn't a mascot, he was a soldier. He carried ammo, marched with troops, and even got promoted to corporal. After the war, Wojtek retired in a zoo as a literal war hero. Fact 5. The dancing plague of 1518. In 1518, the city of Strasbourg was hit by a bizarre phenomenon. A woman began dancing in the street and couldn't stop. Soon, dozens joined her. Some danced for days. Historical reports say several people danced themselves to death. To this day, no one knows why it happened. Fact 6. The Great Moon Hoax. In 1835, a newspaper called the New York Sun published discoveries from a famous astronomer. The articles claimed there was life on the moon, bats, unicorns, and even temples. People believed it for weeks. It was completely fake, but it sold thousands of papers. The first viral hoax, before the internet even existed. Fact 7. The dead Pope on trial. In 897, Pope Stephen VI held one of the strangest trials in history. He dug up the body of a former pope, Pope Formosus, and put his corpse on trial. They dressed the decaying body in papal robes and propped it up in court. The cadaver synod ended with the corpse being found guilty and thrown into the river. Fact 8. A parrot that cursed at a president's funeral. President Andrew Jackson had a pet parrot named Pole. Sounds innocent, right? Well, at Jackson's funeral, Pole started screaming profanity so loudly and constantly, he had to be removed. Fact 9. The Naked Olympics. In ancient Greece, Olympic athletes competed completely nude. Why? They believed it celebrated the human body and honored the gods. In fact, the word gymnasium literally means a place to train naked. Bet your local gym doesn't mention that in the tour. Fact 10. The U.S. poisoned booze during Prohibition. Here's a dark one. During Prohibition, when alcohol was illegal in the U.S., the government tried to stop bootleggers by poisoning industrial alcohol. But they didn't warn the public. As many as 10,000 people died from tainted liquor, and yet the poisoning continued for years. History isn't just dates and battles, it's full of chaos, comedy, and dark surprises. Which fact blew your mind the most? Drop it in the comments below. And if you want a part 2 with even weirder history facts, hit that like button and subscribe for more.